Welcome, everyone. Yeah, right. Today we are continuing our game in Ada. So yeah, I hope you're into that, right? Yeah, as you can see in the top right, you can see the chat now, but it's kind of scuffed. Welcome Joel and Cot. Welcome. Right. Okay, let's see. Let's start coding a bit, right? Right? Okay, so I can show you our game. We can move around, shoot, and that's it. We can't really do anything more. So what I did yesterday is I pixeled a enemy, right? So I can show it. So textures slash zombie1.png. And would you look at that? It's a zombie, right? So, and what we are doing today is basically implementing that guy. So, so we basically want a kind of spawning system, and it should get increasingly faster and stuff. So yeah. So let's try and do that, and that's called player bullet, not player bullet, but something like rifle bullet. Okay, in case the enemies also can have bullets. Right. So it's like, where should I start? Like probably at I want some kind of yeah, I don't know. Let's just say type. I'm trying to port my funny Vulkan triangle. Okay, so where do you want to port it to? I don't know where. Tell me. So let's say is tagged record, and then we have a position for the zombie, a rotation, right? And probably also a direction. So it's basically the same thing as a rifle for now. What do we need else? I think that's basically it, right? So let's end the record. Let's see. Let's see. So, zombie, and let's call it. Basically, what we need is a vector. So let's say package. Package a zombie vector is new vector, and then index have snapshot, and that's zombie, and then zombies is a vector, but can't we say vec2 vector dot vector, and in here zombie vector? I hope that's going to work. Yeah, it kind of worked, right? Okay, nice. So we don't use anything, I think. Yeah, it still worked, right? Okay, nice. Okay, so basically, yeah, what do we need? So now we have the zombie vector. Now we can add zombies and stuff. So let's see. Let's just say we need some kind of a spawn timer, and also for every zombie we need to like make the behavior of the zombie. So so let's just add a random zombies, so zombies, and let's also create a function for zombie. So basically everything in here will just be replaced with the rifle bullet. Just replace it with zombie, and in here we say zombies dot I don't know, the bush or something. Dot append. Have you ever tried VS Code? It's really nice. Just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. Like I coded in VS Code for a long time, right? Like where the time I was on Windows, I always coded in VS Code, right? Always. Right, so let's append a zombie create, and it needs a vec2 create for the position and for the direction, right? So let's see. So the vec2 create 2020, for example, and the rotation is just 0, and the how do you like the direction is just, I don't know, let's say 1 1. I don't know what we would need to have for the direction, right? I think Ada is easier than C. What do you think? Oh, I don't know. I think C is easier because I know C better, you know? So yeah, I think C is easier. Right, so where do we render the bullets? In here. So let's say for a zombie, but now we have the problem that this thing is called zombie. So for of zombies, we just say, oh, and then by the way, we need to zombie text, right? So we need to load the texture for it. So zombie. So the zombie texture, and that's the grass texture, and that's the player texture. It's called zombie1, but I think we don't write that with a Y, right? So let's say zombie1, like that, and that's basically it. So zombie text. Right. Yeah. Okay, so let's now, by the way, we also need to say everywhere where we use the player text, which can be everywhere. I don't know where do we even render the player? In here. So player text, and where do we render the grass? So that's grass text, and every zombie is rendered with zombie text, and that's just zomb and zomb and zomb, and the bullet size. So let's have a zombie size, right? So it's basically player size, right? So let's say using OpenGL. Yes, so I'm using Runara, which is an abstraction library that I made for OpenGL, basically. So yeah, we're rendering using OpenGL. Right, so we have bullets, zombies, and now, yeah, the size is right. So player size, zombie size, and that's just say zombie size is equal to player size, right? So zombie size. Good luck, mate. Thank you, man. And then you say you know nothing about Ada. Seems sus. No, bro, I made this abstraction library in OpenGL using C. Like bro, I made, like, as you can see, I made bindings. And those bindings bind to a library called Runara. Right, so Runara. And it's basically this C library, right? Wait, you can bind them? Yes. Or link them. Yeah, I mean, you, for example, like, you can just import glfw init from C. I mean, what do you think that all Python libraries are made from? They are made from C libraries that they bind to, man. Everything is like the most important code, like all code basically is written in C, and then they use bindings for it for other languages, right? So yeah. So that's why Python may be the most used language, but not even the library that you are using is made in Python. But that's a whole nother story, right? Alright, so the zombie size equal to the player size. It seems it is so seamless. Never newer languages do that really well. Yeah, right. Okay, so that's zombie size, and then we have the zombie size. And we don't want to fly the zombies to fly away, so like that, 144. Okay, we need a comma. Okay, here's our zombie, right? Pretty cool looking guy. Right, now we just Ada is not that new. Yeah, you mean like, okay, well, I just look it up. It's from 1980. Yeah, it's not a new language, right? It's not a new language. Okay, so now the zombie we need a way for the zombie to face towards us. Yeah. Basically what we need is a function that returns a rotation that is the correct degrees that a thing needs to rotate to look at a given point. Because that's what we basically do in here, right? So what we basically need is that function needs to be, that function basically needs to be abstracted away. So let's see. So function, and then like get a rotation for get degree, like degree, I don't know, degree rotation for point, right? And then we give some kind of point to look at. So so basically MRX101, welcome. He's the best moderator on Discord. Is Java worth for what? You mean for what? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Is Java worth? I don't know. Get degree rotation for point, and then we have a point basically, so a center. So yeah, I don't know how to word that. So basically we say from, so from that, what we basically want to do, because look, we have this point, right? So we have this point, that's our player. So that's our player. I don't know why I'm coloring it, but that's our player. And then we give the point where the player is and some random other point. For example, this point. Like that. Okay, let's make it red. So we have those points, and now we need to calculate like the amount of rotation we need to rotate so that point, like that thing, is rotated exactly to look into this thing, right? That's basically the function that we're doing. So yeah, because we need that quite a lot. So that's basically our from, and then we have a look at. So from and look at, and they are both vector 2s. Then we have something like is, begin, and some weird stuff. If you want Minecraft, it can be useful. Isn't that a-2 div y div x? Yes, that's what I'm using. That's what I'm using because like arcton, right? So you're pretty smart, right? So where is the function? In here. And then what we basically have, we need to, in Ada, you need to specify your declarative part before your normal part of code. It's kind of scuffed, so you need to first declare variables and then assign them in a different part. So before the begin, you need to specify all of the variables you will need. So angle radians, angle degrees, and adjusted angle. Yeah, I was gonna learn C++ for malware development and game hacking, but I think I can do Minecraft game hacking with it. Even though I don't play much, at least I learned some stuff. Yeah, I mean, bro, do what you want. Do what you want. So delta x, and that's so let's remove the float thingies. And then what we basically do is why can't I type? We return the adjusted angle. Right? We return the adjusted angle, and in here we can already use our function by just saying player rotation is equal to get rotation for point, and the from is the player for center, and we want it to look at the cursor. Right, so that's how we would use the function. So 147 misses a semicolon. From missing return? What? We said return in here. Missing return. Ah, we need to specify it in here, right? So return return float. Hello. Oh, hi, Godberg. Sir, do you have a LinkedIn account? I think I have one. Wait, let me quickly check. But I don't really know. Yeah, I have a LinkedIn account. But I don't know, I don't want to give it because it's pretty personal. I'm not giving you that. Okay, so cursor pos is basically the look at, and that's from, and that's look at, and that's from, and yeah, that's basically it. Invalid use of subtype mark. What? What? In 16. Ah, bruh. Before that. One sad thing is that the school I go to made a presentation day. The informatics lab had 4 people just use Python libraries to recognize letter. The whole code was just read, image. Yeah. Like my school also teaches computer science, like, and it's so funny, right? It's actually so funny because the people there, they, like, the teachers are so dumb at informatics, and they think I'm bad at it, right? And while they are coding some random stuff in Python and thinking they are proud of it. They think I cannot code. It's so cool. Okay, basically now let's try and make the zombie look at the player. Okay, so let's say dot rotation is equal to get degree rotation for point, and the point is people do not even use architectural patterns in Python though. Alright, I don't know what you mean with architectural patterns. Do you mean like programming patterns? So get the degree rotation for point and then from and then look at, right? So from is basically the center position of the zombie. So zomb pos center is equal to vec2 create, and the center is basically, yeah, you get the center by saying zomb.pos.x plus zombie size dot x divided by 2. Yeah, that basically gives us the center, and then the same thing for y. The same thing for y, right? Like that. So, bro, can't I? Thank you. That's y. That's y. And in here we say zomb pos center, and the look at is just player pos center. Maybe that will work. Maybe. Zomb pos center is undefined. So let's say it's a float. No, it's actually not a float. It's a vector too, and done. We had a Pensioner teacher in first year programming. 50% of the students were better than him at the start. Yeah, well, that's right. That's right. Oh my god, look at that shit. You see how it's facing the player? He's holding eye contact. Oh my god, that's so cool. That's so cool. So funny. Oh my god, it's so funny that it actually worked. Right, so pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. Now we just need to make it so we kind of need to get the like we kind of need to get the direction at which the enemy needs to move so that it hunts the player, right? And how do we get that? Basically by... Yeah, we just need to get the direction, right? Yeah. Yeah, basically just the directional vector between him and him. And then basically just moving him forward by that vector every time, right? And that's how we chase the player. Are you making a roguelike game where enemies will come from borders to the player? Yeah, I'm making that. Yeah. Okay, basically, how did we get the direction from the... Yeah, just here, right? So let's make a function for that as well. So let's see, where was our function? Basically, a function gets directional vector. And it basically just also has a v1, v2, which are both vec2s, and it returns a vec2 is, and then we just copy the thing, right? Yeah, so that's basically how it's very easy, the function, but I just still want to abstract it away because we use it a lot. like, and I don't want to copy it all the time. Yeah, right. So we basically have a result, which is a vec2, and then we begin, and we say result is equal to that, and result is equal to that, and I mean, we can theoretically just say we normalize that in one line, right? Are you using NeoVim as your code editor? Yes. As you can see, I'm using NeoVim. Yeah, it's actually NeoVim, right? So let's say in here player dir is equal to directional vector of get direction vector. So cursor pos and player pos center, right? So between those. So cursor pos and player pos center. And then where's the function? Here. And in here we just say v1, v2, right? Obviously, like that. That, and then we have make player dir is undefined. Did you ever burn out from coding for a long time? Not really, I guess. I always had, like, if I burned out, I just started a new project. But I never really intentionally burned out. Like, it's not like I do not want to do some projects, I just sometimes don't have the time. But I kind of like coding, I don't know. Player dir is undefined, then fuck you. Having a good vector library really helps with development. You mean a like the linear algebra type of vector? You probably mean that. And if yes, that's definitely true. Okay, so that's not a float, it's a vec2. Okay, so that still works. So now let's say basically what we need to say is dir is gets direction vector of we get the direction vector of, let me think, between the zombie post, but I don't know if it has a if it's somehow different if I say between zombie post center and player post center or the other way around. I don't know, it probably makes a difference, right? What we would need to do in get direction vector is probably say, but I don't know if that's true, but we should probably say that that we take the minimum and stuff. I don't know. Is it Tmux that makes his terminal tabbed like that? No, I'm just using NVChat, which is a new Vim configuration that just you can have a file tree and you can have a terminal and they are automatically tabbed. Don't need any complicated filing system in your terminal or something. It's just a new configuration, man. With the 1, 2, 3, you mean that? That's my window manager. That's my window manager. Right? Why is malloc bad? What a question. What a question. Malloc is bad because you are maybe dumb and don't free the memory. That's pretty bad. But for no other reason at all. Because you can't, like, you basically, if you know C, you know when to use malloc and when to use stack allocation, and you basically cannot always use stack allocation. Alright, so malloc is a cool tool. What do you mean? You always need to use it. Right. That's true. So let's say we basically move the zombie in the position of the player. Let's see that that works. Okay, it moves away from the position. Let's maybe say minus. Probably because of the thing I said. You can always wait for OM to free up some memory. That's not really true. Okay, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? So, like the direction, let's kind of print out. Malloc is the only thing that allows to allocate memory on the heap. So, let's see. Let's say we want an int image of zom.dir.x and also zom.dir.y. And cast that to an end. In like in the by using Ada now for like 3 days, I'm already pretty good at it, right? Mine -1. So let's see what happens if we say add. -1 is kind of scuffed, right? Okay. Now it kind of works. But it needs to be slower, right? It, like I said, it kind of works, so it's kind of scuffed, you know? And okay, not too bad, not too bad. Go away from me. Go away from leave me alone. Bro, leave me alone. Okay, but if the positions, so we basically need to say if the positions are approximately equal, then we don't need to do anything, because then it does that stuff. That what's the name of the window manager? Ragnar, or is it one of the personal project? Yes, it's a personal project. It's a pretty big personal project. So Ragnar, right? It has 1k stars, so it has to be good, right? No, but it's basically an XCB window manager written in C, which is pretty cool. Yeah. You can do some stuff with it, like tiling, basically everything that the tiler can do. And you can even change the gap size while the window manager is running. Right? And it has a config file. DWM. No. So yeah, I'm not making any more advertisements about this great window manager. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So basically, where's the approximate equal thing? Approx. Gut gemacht. You got this, Coco Cry. Right. Thank you. It just means you did well in German. And average Bahnhof experience. Now I understood the joke. Whoa, I was thinking that was DWM with a lot of patches. No. DWM is shit. It's a shit. It's a good, bad code base. I mean, let's review a little bit of this beautiful code base. You have, by the way, you have IPC functionality as well. So you can basically create plugins for it on the fly with an API. So let's see. Do I have some API tests? Ragnar plug, right? So look at that shit. We can get the focused window, then we check if the focus is not invalid, and if yes, we basically cycle the window. And what you also could do, you could just say rg, where's the API thing? Let's see, API include Ragnar. You could basically troll people. It's actually pretty secure. But you can just terminate the window manager, you can get the cursor, you can get, and all of that kind of stuff, so it's really cool. But I wanted to show you a bit of the code base. So just one quick thing. Let's go into like some random. Let's go into line 1900. And look at that. It's all documented. Everything is documented. And everything is pretty cool, right? And it even has title bars that are rendered with my own UI library. But you can obviously remove them if you don't want them, because who wants title bars? But that's also cool. And also look at all of the functions. Every function is documented. Look at that. Anyway, Windows doesn't support window managers. You wrote it by yourself? Yes, I wrote it by myself. I did a video about it. It's called How I Made an Own Window Manager in C. Yeah, so you can look at it if you want. Yeah. Right. So let's see. Let's basically say we only do that if they're not approximately equal, like the LOM pos center and the player pos, and the approximation is just by 2 off, by 2 pixels, and then we say then, and then end if. Basically it, right? Right, so now it doesn't bug. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. Okay. So we can basically dance with our little friend. Right? So what we basically now need to do is we need to spawn them outside of the window at some random positions, right? Bam. Bam. I think the game will be pretty hard to play. I mean, what I want to do is I want to kind of lock the cursor somehow, but I don't even know if my window manager supports that, but I hope it does. Last time I used Windows, there was part of X11 on Windows. It was a long time ago, so I didn't know if it was on Windows. I think there's a Win X11 stuff, and you can use X11 window managers on Windows. I heard of that. Quick drinking break. Wait. I wanted to go. So I wanted to Google up, but let's do it in a private window. For better security, right? Basically GFW lock cursor. Hiding mouse cursor with GFW. I don't want to accept your cookies. GFW set input mode, GFW cursor hidden. GFW cursor disabled. Okay. Right. I don't know if that works. I mean, what we can do, let's have a quick GFW and go onto the documentation. Let's have a quick GFW example program. So GFW C, and let's say gcc-o GFW GFW.c, and that's basically, I already did that, so the commands are already there. Okay, so let's copy that and let's put it here and see what happens. Maybe the stream will just flush out because my window manager breaks. Okay, I can't. Oh my god, like, my window manager didn't break, but I terminated it. I pressed Like real talk. I pressed Windows Escape and terminated my window manager because I got scared. Hey, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. It's not even because of the program. I just got scared. Oh my god. Let's put the chat back up. Let's put it like here, like that. Right. Okay. So basically, yeah. That's kind of awful. Okay, like let's try that again. Let's try that again. So GFW. I cannot use my mouse, right? So now I want to quit the window. Okay, and it works. So kind of cool, right? I mean, it kind of works. So let's implement. And are we still online? Yeah. Okay, we are still online. Right. Let's implement the mighty thing. Wait, let me quickly put that here. Right. Okay. Let's implement the binding, right, for the function. So let's see. In Ada and then source bindings. And then basically GFW something something. So let's say, I don't know how to call it. GFW set input mode. So GFW set input mode, and it's basically just a procedure. So it doesn't return anything, but it takes in a win, which is a system.address. Then it takes in some random stuff. So I don't know. I mean, we could go to the sudo envim user include GFW 3.h to look at the function definition. So GFW, what was it? Set input mode, right? Oh my god, the only thing that bothers me is RX 6,000 drivers do not support WSL pass through. And I have no idea what you're talking about. You're in a whole different bubble of stuff. Like I was in this bubble as well, like in this rendering bubble, using Vulkan for 3D and stuff. That's insane. How do you feel about Ada as of now? Yeah, I think it's a cool language. It's it's what I like is that there is no like bloat build system like all of the other modern languages. What I just want is I want to type make and it builds my program, right? With a compiler and not some kind of package management build system with 1,000 things. It's just dumb. I don't want that. And for example, Rust has this cargo thing which is very bloated. GPR build is pretty bloated. Yeah, no. Like maybe the code is bloated. I don't care. I really don't care. Like that's not the thing I'm interested in. I just don't like the bloatedness of cargo and stuff because it introduces a lot of things. And GPR build, it just lets me compile my thing, right? And if I want dependencies, I can just put them in with by using bindings. It's actually pretty simple, right? And I don't know, maybe if you would have Ada dependencies, it would also be pretty bloatish. But what I'm basically advocating for is language. Modern languages should be just so if I want a new dependency, I don't need like anything, any build system or any package manager. What I just want to do is I say I want to build my program like that with GCC or some kind of other like I don't know language, and then I just say -L and then the thing I want to include, like I want to link with, and not use this bloated package management build system, you know? And Ada doesn't seem to have it. And so that's the first thing. And then the language itself, like the syntax is, yeah, so the syntax is basically garbage, but still it's usable. It's usable. So I wouldn't like use that seriously for stuff because it's just not my thing. But yeah, I think it's okay as a language, but I'm not like completely. Yeah, fix your chat. I know. Wait. Let me see. Like that? Can you see stuff? I don't know. Probably like that, maybe. Maybe like that. But I think then the logo maybe blocks it. I don't know. Don't we all just love the? Yeah, that's actually something that's cool. In Ada, I like it. I like it. But that's keep coding, right? I mean, just talking won't fix our issues. I don't know if our issues are even fixable, but that's no, just joking. Maybe not joking, but GFW set input mode, and I wanted to look at, no, here it is. So GFW set input mode, it takes the mode and the value. So basically a mode value, which are ints. And what is also cool about Ada, that we can basically specify multiple parameters with the same type without specifying the type twice. Pretty cool thing, right? So GFW set input mode, and then we have to get some random constants, right? By the way, I don't really know how to make constants in Ada, but I think I kind of do know. So basically constant or something, constant int, I think like that, right? Yeah, nice. So let's say GFW cursor, constant int of GFW cursor is that value is two balls and chopped up. Oh my god, man. What's your problem? Okay, why can't I copy that choice? Oh my god, man, are you telling me I need to do that scheiße? 0x 000330001. I don't know if you can even do that syntax in Ada. No. Identifier may not start with digit. Uh-huh. Pretty good ChatGPT question, right? So we still can't ask ChatGPT anything. I'm clicking on that shit and it's not working. Let's make a new chat. Also doesn't work. Now you just know my ChatGPT history. Oh my god. Let's see. Hex values in Ada. Strongly typed language. Try Claude. I use Bing, so I don't like. I don't really like it. I hate AI. I hate AI, but I'm still using it, so I don't want to waste effort by using another AI. I'm dumb, I know, but let's just use it. Let's just try and solve the issue without AI. Something in Ukrainian. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what that is. What's your problem, bro? You didn't tell me anything about hex values. Hex. Bro. The beauty of numeric data. Uh-huh. Okay, you also don't tell me how I make. Bro, let's just say I'm not doing that. Hex 2 decimal. Enter hex numbers 0x00033001 convert. Right. And if we do a hashtag illegal input, okay. That's so dumb as well. Like a hashtag is the most common way to like display hex numbers, and they, as a fucking hex converter, don't support it. Whatever. Let's just use that number. Let's just use that number as our GFW cursor. And GFW cursor disabled is that number. Oh, I can't copy stuff. That's so cool. I love Envim. Probably need to make my own editor, some like my own actual editor. Yeah. A Ragnar editor would be kind of funny, you know? Constant int, which is that, right? So that's basically it. And then we say in somewhere here, GFW set input mode win GFW cursor disabled. That's how we like transferred a C function to Ada, which is pretty cool. That means what space in programming language do you like programming? Do you like the most game programming, system programming, machine learning, AI, blockchain, or any other? I don't really like game programming. I just program a game because I think it's kind of funny, because it's just a new experience, because, you know, just learning new stuff. So it's not really game programming, and systems programming is probably my favorite thing. Like you can like think of a lot of things if you say systems programming, but I think something like a UI library, or like a low-level UI library that handles all of the stuff, or a rendering engine, or a window manager, they all fall under the category of systems programming, right? So I think system programming is cool. Machine learning, I didn't really do that at all. AI, blockchain, or any other, right? So it's probably systems programming, because all of the other stuff, I didn't do that. I just did games programming, system programming, right? Of the 4 or 5 you mentioned. That's really cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. So where was I? In the GFW set input mode thing. So it basically now compiled. So let's see if we don't have a mouse anymore. No, we don't. Okay, that's cool, right? That's kind of funny, right? Can we now go? Okay, no, that's actually pretty cool, but also pretty scuffed, right? Because what the fuck happened with the mouse? Like the rotation is scuffed now. Probably. What the fuck? Okay, so let's maybe say the mouse should be not disabled but hidden. I like ray tracers logic because basically I think the mouse is a very important part of this game because I like ray tracers logic implementations like a chip sim and SimD. That's cool. That's also cool. Like I think SimD wasn't that like this math thing? Yeah. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, right? Like that's I didn't want to implement SimD, and that's why like I wrote my own because probably lots of you, like I don't know, but maybe some of you know my UI library Lathe. And for it, I wrote like originally I wrote an own implementation of a linear algebra library with matrix multiplication and stuff. But it was so slow that I basically needed to write SimD and stuff. But I thought it's just just scuffed, and that's why I just used CJML. So I'm very like it's very cool of you. So SimD is always better with structures of array instead of array of structures, so don't worry. So SimD for singular vectors is probably not too fast. Yeah, but for matrices. So for this game, it's probably not a problem. But I had a very significant impact on performance when not using SimD for matrix multiplications. Yeah. No. Okay. So where is GFW cursor hidden? That's that. Oh no, we need to pull the thing, the um hex to decimal. That that's what we need to pull. And it's oh my god, and we need to okay, GFW cursor hidden is 0003402. Okay, where's GFW cursor disabled? GFW cursor disabled. GFW cursor hidden. Oh my god. Just give me the fucking number, right? Okay, so hidden. What? So now the cursor is hidden, and does it impact the thing? It also kind of impacted, right? I don't really know why. I mean, we kind of don't want to really hide it. What we want to do is the cursor shouldn't be able to exit the window, right? Yeah. Like we basically want to like we want to lock it to the window. Yeah. We want to lock the cursor to the window but still having it visible. So let's use our ChatGPT, with which we can't write, but I like the bug. If you basically while the page still loads spam stuff, you can write with him. So GLFW lock cursor to window, but without making it invisible. To lock you can use GFW cursor disabled. Oh, that's cool. Because I think that's not even hallucinated, right? Yeah. Oh, no, AI. Yeah, true. But I think he kind of didn't talk so much shit this time. So disabled. I mean, we could basically the next thing would be disabled. So, but whatever. My little friend ChatGPT helped me a bit. So That's basically the number, right? So 34003, which is basically this. So let's get it to Ada. Just draw your own. Yeah, I want to make a cool cursor thing. So cursor, what was it? Disabled or disabled? I think he talked shit, bro. I think he talked shit. Where is he? Here. Because I think lock the cursor to the window, keep it visible. Locks the cursor, keeps it visible. That's just shit, right? That won't work. But we can still kind of test it, right? I mean, we are basically forced to test it. So non constant int, that, and then maybe also check captured, because maybe captured is just ask him to not hallucinate. Bro, I think that won't work. But maybe captured is what we actually want. So captured. Forgot to type do not hallucinate. Oh. Yeah. Maybe like if I like the odds of his answer working are like, I would say maybe like 20%, because it kind of doesn't make sense, because we basically set the input mode. So when GFW cursor to, he says we want to we disable it and then set it to normal again. So that's kind of skip that. So make. Yeah, right. So now it's just normal. Ah, I love him. He's such a cool guy, right? We all love him. So captured just doesn't. Yo. But in here we can go out of bounds or what? Okay, but that's cool. We can't even resize the window. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, so yeah, that's kind of nice. That's basically what I wanted, right? But it kind of also looks trash. I mean, what we probably would need to do is disable the cursor and then just draw some random image with our engine at the position of the cursor. I think that's the best thing. Let's do that. So let's say it's disabled. But then let's draw some random cursor image, right? Before we do that, let's just render a rectangle where the cursor is, but over everything, every other stuff. So let's say rn rect render, and then it takes some stuff, right? So rn rect render. It takes the render state, so global.get render state, then the position, which is just cursor pos.x, cursor pos.y, size x, size y. So size x, size y, let's just say let's just say 10 by 10. Rotation is 0. Color RGBA. Color, let's just say 255, 0, 0, 255, right? Is the color, wait. Expected type standard.float somewhere, but I don't really know where. Pos X, pos Y. Bro, like I don't really know where do I kind of, how can I know where I am, like at which index of the text? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 20, 30, I mean 31, 32. Oh my god, how long is that? Probably like here, I guess. So cursor pos, what is cursor pos? Cursor pos is a normal vector, right? Cursor pos, right, right, bro, what? Wait. I think that's a float. Yeah, just like that. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Please let me kill it. Oh my god. Bro, I hate myself. What the fuck? Oh my god. I hope we're back. Are we back? I think we're back. I think we're back. I'm always like out of fear I press Windows escape. Bro, it's so dumb. I hate my life. So let's see. Let's make the window a bit like that. Or maybe like that, right? Wait, can someone type something in the chat so we can see if the chat window works? Right. Yeah. So I'm sorry for that. Okay, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't really work. So now let's go, I think. But this thing kind of doesn't really work. Wait. So like that. Probably like that, right? This should kind of work. Okay, but let's keep going. Why is my bar? Where's my bar? My status bar is just gone. I don't really care, but okay, like that. So source bindings, it's actually not bindings. We were testing out this thing. Just disabling the cursor. What's the problem with disabling the cursor, right? Maybe this was the problem. So let's kind of quickly remove that and make. And now I shouldn't get scared. Okay, so that works. Now the question if that will work. Okay, it kind of still works. Okay, what works perfectly fine. It's basically our crosshair, right? Yeah, right. Bro, this guy just he fucks up. It's so disgusting. Okay. Okay, so let's make a, I don't know what the pointer should be, so maybe a crosshair, right? So let's already like set up the thing. So basically cursor text. What's the time? Oh, it's pretty late. It's pretty late. But whatever, like maybe half an hour and then I will go to bed. I will go end the stream, right? Cursor text. Probably also should go to bed, but I don't know. I don't know if that will be possible. So let's make a new 32 by 32 pixel spreadsheet and invent some kind of a cool thing, I guess. Maybe something like that. I mean, we should probably look at some other games, how they do it. It's like that. And then the rotation should be 90 degrees, right? Oh my god. Just rotate it, man. by 90 degrees, right? Just like that. Oh my god. Why can't you do that? 90. Ah, because, oh my god. Because the thing isn't even kind of like that. But I don't know, like that should be a crosshair, but let's see, like Stardew Valley. Maybe we have a crosshair somehow? Yeah. Crosshair cursor. Uh hmm. Pixel art crosshair. Right, something like this. So let's have a 16 by 16 thing, shouldn't we? So 16 by 16. And but let's make it 3 things like wide, right? So like that, that, like that, like that. I don't know if that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so basically that. But this is kind of ass. This is actually kind of ass. Can we make it so that it works? So 1 here and 1 there. Like that. That looks okay. And then they all look okay, right? But now something like this maybe. I don't know. That looks kind of ass. Don't you think? Maybe like that. Just like that. I don't know. And I'm very bad at pixel art. Oh, I don't know. They look kind of ass, if you ask me. Some kind of like that. Yeah, probably pretty cool. But let's use actual black because that's not even black. Right, so like that. And then maybe some details in less black. Yeah. Even less black. Like that. I don't know. Let's kind of trim it. So sprite trim. And let's say cursor.png. Yeah. We don't save that, and it's cursor.png, and in here we say render texture scaled or something, render texture scaled, which just takes in the texture, add position, and some stuff. So instead of the rectangle, we say render texture scaled, and the texture is the fucking cursor. The position is float cursor pos.x, float cursor pos.y, and the scale is 10 by 10. Huh? Expected type universal.int. Scale, right? So 10 by 10. What the actual fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck is that? Okay, let's make it bigger. But why is it completely black? No. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, right? Oh my god. Not bad. Right, but probably, it should probably like, I don't know, it should be red or something. Let's make it more obvious. And maybe it should also be bigger. So 30 by 30. Yeah. It's too unobvious. I don't know what's the opposite of obvious. So cursor. Let's say something like spread, or I don't know, color, edit, FX, or adjustments, hue, saturation, or I don't know. Where was that? Adjustments, color curve. So I don't know. How do I get a red tint? Mm. Maybe in hue saturation, right? But I don't think so. No. Basically doesn't do anything. I mean, I can just make it red. I could just make it red. Yeah. I don't know why. I mean, I think the best thing is just making this. Just making the simple thing. Because I think the simple crosshair is always the best crosshair. Right? Maybe something like this, right? Where you can then add a little bit of fluff, and then maybe something like that. This is bigger than the others, which is always bad. But let's trim it. And let's see how it looks. Maybe it looks like ass, but maybe also not. Okay, it kind of looks like ass, right? Kind of. Wait. It's actually kind of funny, right? I think it's kind of nice. Does Ada use make files? I mean, you can make a make file that just uses the gnat make command, which is just basically just a abstraction of invoking the C compiler to compile Ada code, because actually GCC is used to compile Ada for some reason. Let's try and view that in 144 Hertz. So, because I mean, you probably won't see a difference, but I will. So, what the fuck? A1? 144. Right, so now my monitor flickers a bit, but oh my god, is that smooth. It's so cool, right? I don't know, you probably won't see a difference, right? But it's just cool. Like, the game is turning out pretty okay, so let's see. Now let's also remove that again, because it's just too flickery. Need to fix that. Let's say texture slash zombie 1. he needs a shadow, right? So let's basically copy the shadow from the. Let's copy the shadow from the player, but the player, that's the color of the shadow. But I cannot really make the. Cannot really get the largeness of the shadow correct. Can I maybe? Maybe I even can. Something like that. I don't know. Like that. Okay, probably like that. Let's just place it somewhere here. Yeah, like that. No, yes. And let's see, let's turn on 144 Hertz again. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. No, that looks way better, right? But the shadow is kind of looking very stiff when the enemy turns itself, but whatever. Don't care. Bam. Okay, that's turning out pretty well. Right? But I don't know if I'm happy with the redness of the of the thing, right? Of the crosshair. So let's don't have it red again, maybe? Maybe something like that shit. Alright, I don't know. Let's remake. We don't even need to remake. Okay, that looks ass, right? That looks absolutely awful, but maybe we can fix it by just removing those. I think that will fix it, right? So basically, the most simple thing will always look the best. And I don't know, that kind of also looks ass. Why? What I want, I think what I want is some kind of shadow effect that's going on the thing. And maybe also something like that. Maybe that will look okay. Yeah, but what I basically want is the same kind of shadow that the player has. I think that will kind of look good. Let's see. Maybe like that. Maybe this will also look ass. I don't know. Okay, that looks kind of trash, right? That looks kind of trash. But maybe we can improve it by just making the bigger. So let's make it 24 by 24 or something. Like that. And make it appear like this, maybe. And then trim it. Say yes. Do that. Oh my god, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's cool, right? Maybe make the shadow a little bit more subtle. Are you also interested in graphics programming? I think like graphics programming is kind of nice. Like I use a lot of OpenGL and stuff, so I would probably say I'm interested in it. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that the middle? I think looks a bit too dark. Yes. That's why I'm making it a little bit more less dark. Full 2x. Okay, I mean, this is kind of alright, I guess. I mean, you can do that. everything will be able to use SPUR-V. SPUR-V, man, SPUR-V. Those were the old times. Okay. I think it's kind of turning out pretty nice, right? Turning out pretty nice. How long is the stream going? 1 hour and 25 minutes. Okay, I need to take a quick break, like 5-minute break or something, and then I will be back, right? So I'm coming back in like 5 minutes, right? Because that if I wouldn't do that, I think the quality of the stream would decrease drastically. So I'm going to leave you with a little bit of music, right? So let's write something like, I think nobody will notice the stream anyway, but coming. Go. Coming back in 5 minutes. And then some kind of timer. That's some serious graphic design. Yes, I know. Timer 5 min. Okay, bye. No, wait. So Since when did the timer end? I have no idea. Was it 5 minutes? Was it 10 minutes? Was it just 1 minute? Oh, my microphone has spawned on. Right. How to make ramen. Maybe we can Google it. How to make ramen. I mean, let's look at how we can make ramen. Ah, you're probably hearing that. I'm not even hearing that. Because I'm dumb. You're probably now hearing lo-fi beat mixed with ramen tutorial. Okay, I already know this part. Let's go to the important part, right? So, okay, so how do you put the corn in? I always get that part missed. Oh, okay, like that. That's kind of interesting. Then those, I think it's chicken. Okay, he places it on the left. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, also this. Bro, just get to the point already. Okay, now he puts in the noodles. I think, okay, that's like, I think those are a lot of noodles. That's exactly what's happening inside my mind. My mind is full of noodles. I mean, if people are watching the stream seriously, like in the YouTube playback, and they are just normally watching the stream, and then they go to minute 1:34 and 26 seconds and see this, what do they think? What do they think? I mean, noodles are good, right? Right. I mean, you can never have enough noodles, right? I probably should be a reaction channel. I'm reacting to noodles. What's happening? I just came back. Oh my god, that's exactly what I was trying to. That's okay. Let's stop. Let's stop. Oh wait, what's happening? How does he have so many noodles? Okay, let's stop that. But my mouse is kind of scuffed. My mouse kind of doesn't work. Why? Because there's water in it. Oh my god, there's water. I hope my mouse didn't break. Okay, so let's remove that. Average ramen, real, very real. Okay, let's remove all of this garbage. Let's remove the crosshair, and let's get back to I think if the thing tiles, there is some kind of problems with my window manager, because my window manager is ass. Oh, just joking, but that's kind of cool, right? So we're basically getting chased. Now let's make some kind of fucking enemy spawner. How do we do that? We basically every some like seconds we say zombies.append and then at some random position, and the position is some position. I mean, let's just say they come from one direction, right? So we basically have a zombie timer upload. Please turn on. Oh my god, bro. You like if someone is fuck. Wait, do you you see the chat? Okay, that's cool. You see the chat in the stream. Nice. Like this Apoxis guy, he really has mental problems. That's an actual problem. Can you see if I highlight stuff? I hope you can see that. Yeah, okay, let's just use our zombie cooldown. He is fine. I don't think he's fine. Like he's hearing like he has serious mental issues. He's hearing some voices and stuff. Because yeah, if you look in the chat, look at this. I hope you can even see the window. Yeah. Okay, I mean, I can maybe make the thing bigger, right? I like cookies. Ah. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right, but oh my god, now it's like this. Oh, I hate my life. Please. Just let's just stop everything. No, all right, so let's move on. But I don't see the chat like that. It's so dumb. Maybe like that. Okay, so the zombie cooldown, so where is our cooldown for the other thing? Right, for the bullet, let's just do the exact same thing but for
Bro,
the
please turn on
zombies.
some hard
So
style.
basically, bullet, zombie, and in here, in somewhere, where do we append the thing? We say if that, but before the and actually. So like that, if the zombie timer is equal to zombie cooldown, zombie timer equal to zombie cooldown. Ada seems fun. Yeah, Ada's cool. Ada's a cool language, even though I didn't even intend on ever using it, but whatever, it's cool. Because I'm using it because I just asked ChatGPT for a random language and it gave me Ada, so that's why I'm using it. And it turned out to be a great language, right? So now our append thing, it's here. Perfect. So we basically append a zombie at, let's say, 0, to just spawn infinite zombies and make ourselves suffer. Oh my god. Okay, let's say we have the zombie cooldown set to 0. I forgot it even existed. Right. So I also didn't really knew. What the fuck? The zombie timer. Bro, but this is just... Let's see how many zombies I can spawn before my PC breaks. Shouldn't we? Because this is kind of a funny clip. So why not do that? Oh my fucking god. It's actually running very smooth. Oh my god. What the fuck? This looks amazing, man. Why is it running so smooth? Bro, Runara is killing it. Runara is killing it. Like Runara is my rendering engine, right? Oh my god, why is it so good? Okay, but it slowly gets the spiral of that. Oh my god. That's so cool. Why does it look so cool? I can't get any like I need to get more of it. What the fuck, man? It's just a zombie with massive arms. Bro, that's so cool. Like real talk, we would kind of, I mean, this could be literally the game. Like we basically need to like limit the amount of zombies and then that's basically the game. Just the arm phoning you. No, I'm just joking, man. But it would be kind of funny, I guess. I mean, you could make our own mutant zombie. Right. Okay, so let's set the timer to 0 when a new zombie spawns. But this will be much less interesting, right? So now we have one zombie, now another zombie, and we can basically shoot them. And this gets overwhelming very fast, right? Bro, this is actually scuffed. Now we kind of need to be able to actually shoot them, right? Bro, this looks kind of nice, right? How they stack up.
Bro, turn on some fucking hardstyle.
I mean, the shadow is over the other, but I don't care, right? It looks kind of okay. Okay, so I think we're going to give it, like, I think we're kind of needing to end this session right now because I'm getting tired and stuff because it's really late. But maybe what we can do is give the player a better outline, because I noticed that looks kind of, yes, right? So let's see, maybe like that. I don't know if that would look better. Like that. What time zone are you in? Like I live in Germany, so Berlin. So for me it's now 9:25 in the evening, right? And I have school tomorrow, so I can't be up so late. Right? So we can't really shoot the zombies, but I mean, who cares, right? Like the game, I don't know if it's cool or not, but basically, and let's set my monitor to 144 Hertz to make it really juicy. Basically, what do I want to say? Ah, yeah, you need to keep your mouse moving all the time when you want to move yourself, because if you move past your mouse, you basically stop moving. So it's really, and you also can only press W to move forward. So you can't really do anything else. So that's kind of funny, I guess. I mean, I will leave that because it's kind of funny, right? Cheers from Asia Kokada. Oh my god. It's 0 and I've just got off work. Oh my god. That's sick. Like but okay, right. So I mean, what we probably will need to do is change the skin of the zombies for like the one should have 2 arms and then stuff like that. But we'll make that in the next one. And also we need to make the zombies shootable, right? So we can't even shoot at the zombies, right? Okay, but yeah, I set it for like 5 minutes, but I will go now. So bye you all. Sleep good. Durjgay Pandai, because I hope you go to sleep now. Yeah. Alright, so bye bye and peace out.